We're here in Prior Crauden's chapel, which was a separate part of the cathedral and was built specifically for the prior's own personal devotions. It was built in about 1320 and it contains one of the most amazing and original medieval floors, which is one of the most complete and beautifully preserved in England. And I would just like to show you one or two features of it because it really gives us a huge insight into the workings of the medieval mind. Above Adam and Eve, you can see some little rose designs there. And this, together with other features, has made people think that maybe this was originally intended to be part of a bigger floor in the Lady Chapel, because the motif of Adam and Eve is often associated with Mary. Adam and Eve, of course, brought sin into the world, particularly Eve. She was the bad girl. Mary, through her obedience and her acceptance of God's will in carrying the baby, Jesus, reversed this. And it was really Mary's obedience that undid the sin of Adam and Eve in the medieval mind. The lion also represented in the medieval mind the fact that evil was constantly prowling around and you had to be on your guard. It was like a ravening beast. The monks and even the laity should constantly be on their guard against evil. And the lion, in associating with Adam and Eve, reminds us that just like the serpent, evil was constantly around people. The other reason that the rose may be there is that the rose is associated, the rose is the symbol of Mary, the symbol of purity, of course. But the other very important feature about the rose was that it was a symbol of silence. And very often you find them in chapels where confessions were made to remind everybody that what was divulged in the confessional shouldn't be spoken about outside.